Because natural language processing and natural language generation have a lot of different definitions throughout the world right now. And they're really kind of simple, right? Natural language processing is just recognizing large amounts of natural language data. But no matter what I'm going to do with it, can I recognize it, process it, and put it in a position to where it can be used? And you use this all the time. I mean, if you have an Echo in your house, if you've used a chat bot or something like a Drift, if you've talked to Siri, these are things where there's processing happening all the time. Some of them are more mature workflows. You're pretty confident now that you've got a spell checker. You're pretty confident now that you probably have a grammar checker. But do you have natural language processing happening for other goals that you may have other than just writing content that makes sense and is grammatically proper? But natural language generation is a different thing. It's transforming structured data into plain language and plain English. Depending on where you are focused, it can be building a model that's specific for a target topic. It can be building a general model that then you're modifying. But once it starts predictively generating content, and I hate to say writing, but writing the next word, writing the next characters, and predicting what that most likely should or could be, that's when you're in a general language situation. Natural language generation is transforming that structured data into language so that it can be used to probabilistically write that next page, write that next word, write that next character. Because this doesn't have to be manual. All the stages can be improved. The first one I like to speak about, outside of just prioritization, which is very, very important. If you're prioritizing out of your brain only, please think about artificial intelligence solutions that are out there that can give you an understanding of your breadth of coverage, your depth of coverage. When you cover this topic, how frequently do you write great, high quality, comprehensive content? Or are you writing thin content that maybe has a goal of some other KPI, or maybe you just knocked it out real quick. Maybe you didn't go through it and say, this is going to be high quality and comprehensive. So in the planning process, you have to know where you have momentum, where you have that right? Where do you have an advantage as a content team? Where do you have an advantage as a website? We know this is going to be successful. That's the most important part of the process to understand and publish confidently. When I'm updating and enhancing a page, how do I use artificial intelligence to understand ways of making it more on the nose for the intent that I'm targeting, or more comprehensive? Both of those things should be the goal when I'm prioritizing what I'm going to do, what I'm going to create, and what I'm going to update. And natural language processing is a key component of that. So you know who you are today. You make sure that that mirror is adjusted clear, and make sure that you're not just focusing on the bias or, the goals without understanding how much content you need to create.